Hello everyone, and welcome back to another English conversation lesson. Have you ever traveled to another city or another country and stayed in a hotel? If so, you probably know that checking in, asking questions, requesting services, and solving small problems all require practical English. Even if your grammar is excellent, you might still feel nervous if you don't know the expressions that native speakers use in real hotel situations. In today's lesson, we're going to practice a realistic conversation that takes place at a hotel. This isn't a short role play with quick answers. Instead, you'll hear complete, natural sentences that explain ideas clearly and slowly, making this lesson perfect for English learners who want to improve their listening, vocabulary, pronunciation, and speaking confidence. As you listen, imagine that you are standing in the hotel lobby. Picture the receptionist smiling as you arrive after a long journey. Think about how you would answer each question if you were the guest. Feel free to pause the video, repeat the sentences aloud, and practice until the expressions become natural. Now, let's begin our English conversation practice at the hotel.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Grand Riverside Hotel. My name is Sarah, and I'll be helping you with your check-in today. I hope you had a pleasant journey and that everything went smoothly during your trip. Before we complete your reservation, I'd like to collect a few details so we can make sure your stay is as comfortable and enjoyable as possible.
Good afternoon, Sarah. Thank you very much for your warm welcome. My journey was quite long because I had to take a flight and then travel by taxi from the airport, but everything went well, and I'm very happy to have finally arrived. I have a reservation under the name Michael Johnson, and I've really been looking forward to staying at your hotel because I heard many wonderful things about your excellent service and comfortable rooms.
That's wonderful to hear, Mr. Johnson. I've located your reservation in our system, and I can confirm that you've booked a deluxe room for 3 nights, including complimentary breakfast each morning. Before I prepare your room key, could I please see your passport or another valid form of identification? I'll also need the credit card that you used to make the reservation so that we can complete the registration process.
Certainly. Here is my passport, along with the credit card that I used when I made the reservation online several weeks ago. I always try to book my accommodation in advance because it helps me compare prices, choose the room that best fits my needs, and avoid any problems after arriving in a new city.
Thank you very much. Everything matches perfectly with your reservation, so the check-in process is almost complete. I also noticed that you've requested a quiet room on one of the higher floors because you prefer a peaceful environment for sleeping and relaxing after a busy day of sightseeing. I'm pleased to tell you that we were able to arrange exactly what you requested.
I really appreciate that because getting a good night's sleep is very important to me, especially when I'm traveling. During the day, I usually spend many hours exploring the city, visiting museums, walking through local neighborhoods, and trying traditional restaurants, so it's always nice to return to a quiet and comfortable room in the evening.
Before you head to your room, let me tell you about some of the facilities that our hotel offers. Every morning, we serve a buffet breakfast in the restaurant on the first floor from 6:30 until 10 o'clock. We also have a fitness center, an indoor swimming pool, a business center, and complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi throughout the building. If you need anything during your stay, our reception desk is open 24 hours a day.
That sounds excellent. I always enjoy staying in hotels that provide a variety of useful services because they make traveling much more convenient and relaxing. I especially enjoy swimming in the morning before exploring the city because it helps me feel refreshed and gives me plenty of energy for the rest of the day. I also expect to use the Wi-Fi quite often because I like to stay in touch with my family and upload photos from my trip.
I'm sure you'll enjoy everything we have to offer. We also organize city tours for guests who would like to visit the most popular attractions without worrying about transportation or planning. If you're interested, I can provide brochures with detailed information about the different tours, including historical landmarks, local markets, museums, and beautiful parks.
That will be very helpful because this is my first visit to the city and I like to experience as much as possible during my stay. Although I enjoy exploring independently, I also appreciate guided tours because they allow me to learn interesting historical facts and discover places that many tourists might otherwise miss.
If you need any assistance during your stay, please don't hesitate to contact us. Whether you need extra towels, additional pillows, room service, transportation, restaurant recommendations, or information about local attractions, our staff will be happy to assist you at any time.
Thank you very much. Knowing that help is available at any time makes me feel much more comfortable, especially because I'm visiting a place that is completely new to me. Sometimes travelers have unexpected questions or small problems, and it's reassuring to know that friendly staff members are always available to provide assistance and helpful advice.
Since you mentioned that you're interested in exploring the city, you might also like to know that there's a subway station only a 5-minute walk from the hotel. Public transportation is reliable, affordable, and connects to nearly all of the major tourist attractions. If you prefer, we can also arrange a taxi whenever you need one.
That's excellent information because I enjoy using public transportation whenever I travel. It gives me an opportunity to observe everyday life, meet local people, and experience the city from a different perspective. However, if I ever need to travel somewhere quickly or late at night, I'll certainly ask the reception desk to arrange a taxi for me.
Although you've only just arrived, I'd also like to explain our checkout procedure so everything is clear before the end of your stay. Checkout time is 11 o'clock in the morning. If you require a late checkout because your flight leaves later in the day, please let us know in advance. We'll do our best to accommodate your request whenever possible.
Thank you for letting me know. My return flight is scheduled for the evening, so I may ask about a late checkout if it's available. Even if that isn't possible, I appreciate knowing that the hotel can safely store my luggage while I spend a few more hours exploring the city before heading to the airport.
Mr. Johnson, your room is ready and everything has been prepared for your arrival. Here is your room key. Your room is on the 8th floor, and the elevators are located just around the corner to your left. On behalf of everyone at the Grand Riverside Hotel, I'd like to thank you for choosing to stay with us. We sincerely hope you have a comfortable, relaxing, and memorable visit. If there's anything we can do to make your stay even better, please let us know at any time.
Thank you very much for your kindness, professionalism, and detailed explanations. You've made the check-in process simple and welcoming, and I already feel confident that I'll have an enjoyable stay here. I'm excited to explore the city over the next few days, experience the local culture, and return each evening to such a comfortable hotel. I truly appreciate your excellent customer service, and I wish you a wonderful day.
Excellent work! By practicing this conversation, you've learned many useful hotel expressions, including making a reservation, checking in, asking about hotel facilities, requesting assistance, discussing transportation, and checking out. The best way to improve your English is to listen to this conversation several times. First, simply listen and understand the meaning. Next, repeat each sentence aloud. Finally, practice both the teacher's and the student's roles until speaking these expressions feels natural and confident. Thank you for learning with me today. I'll see you in the next English conversation lesson. Until then, keep practicing, keep speaking, and enjoy your English learning journey.